The number one challenge for people manifesting money or manifesting anything for that matter is their lack of belief, right? They think critically about themselves. They think they can't do something or whatever it is. And that's the number one thing that keeps them stuck. Because in one of my last videos, I talked about thought is the connecting link between the spirit world and the physical and receiving what you want. Hey, Scott Haug here. In today's video, we're going to go through a very brief exercise that you could do at any time that'll start to stimulate a lot more belief and confidence in yourself and making a lot more money and manifesting a lot more money into your life as well. And if you haven't already, go ahead in the description and the link will be around the screen somewhere here on becoming a certified manifestation coach. It is one of the number one opportunities out there right now. Very lucrative opportunity. You can earn a lot of money while living your purpose, while helping other people transform their lives. You don't have to be even great at manifesting. I will teach you the skill of how to coach people, because a mentor, consultant, and coach are very, very different, okay? So in the link below, we have an event. Go ahead and join in the event, watch it through, see all the details of how to become a certified manifestation coach. I'll help you build a business, I'll help you enroll clients, and I'll help you start to master manifestation. So let's get into the video here. The number one technique to increase your belief and confidence is saying the mantra or affirmation, I'm me and I own it. I'm me and I own it. Okay? Now, why this is so important again is because if I ask you a question, and I ask this question to all my clients and all my coaches as well, okay? If you could earn $5,000 by the end of this week or an extra $20,000 by the end of this week, would you like that? Now, almost everyone would say, of course, I would love that. I would love an extra $5,000, $20,000, $100,000, $500 even. You know, I love money. I'd love to have more of it, right? So that's a great question and an easy answer. 99.9% of people are going to say yes. The 0.1% of people that say no is because they have usually an ego saying, I don't need money. Money isn't everything, right? But money, if you have a lot more money, you could do a lot more good in your life. Right? If you have a lot more abundance, you can spread a lot more good. You can share your purpose a lot more. So money's a very good thing. Okay. So answer the first question, I'm guessing, is yes, right? Now, the second question here, if I said $5,000 or $20,000 by the end of this week, is it possible for you? The question answer thing is going to be a little different. It's not going to be 99.9% of people are going to say yes. Some people will say, of course it's possible for me. Some people are going to say, I think so. You know, I know there's personal development, manifestation, laws of the universe. I think it's possible. I mean, that's what I hear and that's what I learn. And some people will say, where is that going to come from, right? Extra $5,000, I'm in a full-time job, or, you know, I'm in a business that doesn't make much money right now. How am I going to get an extra $5,000? $20,000, that's ridiculous. How am I going to come up with that, right? So they lack the actual belief in getting the money by the end of the week because they don't know how, they don't know where it's going to come from, and they don't know when it's going to happen, right? So the unfoldment, they don't know how, where, and when, so that blocks their actual belief. They're in chronic doubt, okay? They don't believe in themselves that they are the ones capable of earning and manifesting that money in. So what we want to do is increase your feeling in your belief in you that you are capable of earning and manifesting a lot more money into your life, okay? Because money isn't just this physical thing around us. Money is a thing that's an energy that we're connected to abundance and source, okay? So money is something that's an energy. There's no shortage. You don't have to know where it's going to come from because manifestation, you don't figure it out. You're not actually controlling almost any of it. The universe is, the cooperative components of the divineness around us. That's actually the thing that's unfolding it. We don't really control much. We control our thinking, which controls our feeling, which controls our actions. That's about it, honest. So, you know, we could go out there and we can market, we could go and do sales, or we could do all this stuff in our business, okay? And you put your best effort forward, but you can't control whether a prospect says yes. You can't control whether the Facebook ad works, right? You put your best foot forward. You don't really control much more than that. So what we want to do here is do the exercise. I want you to say this out loud 100 times a day for the next 7 days. I'm telling you, every single person I give this to, whether it's one of my coaches, one of my clients, one of my members, okay, or myself, of course, because I test and prove everything in my life first, then I give it to those I teach and coach and mentor, right? So during this next 7 days, you want to say, I'm me and I own it, okay? If you want a little bit more into it, you could say, I effing own it. Or if you like to, put a little bit more juice into it, or say, I really, really own it. Okay. Something like that. And you want to do this 100 times in a day, like I mentioned. And 20 of those times you go to the mirror and say it in front of the mirror, looking at your own eyes in the mirror. Okay. And actually saying, I'm me and I own it. I'm me and I own it. Watch what unfolds. And I encourage you to journal before and after. So before, write down how well you believe in yourself right now to earn and manifest an extra $5,000 to $20,000 by the end of the week. Now, really quick on a side note, a lot of people will instantly say, yes, of course I could do that by the end of the week. Do you really believe it though at a feeling level? Because we believe at a conscious level, which is logical thinking, and then we believe at a subconscious level, which is feeling. That's where you manifest, okay? You're not just manifesting your conscious beliefs. You could say, I believe something, but you feel like you don't. It's like when somebody says something and you don't believe what they said because they actually underlying feeling they don't mean it. Somebody says, I'm sorry, right? Consciously, they're saying, I'm sorry, but they're not in it. It's not genuine. It's not authentic, right? And you feel that. Why do you feel it? Because it's off. There's a energy here, right? There's a contra energy is what we call it, right? It's not in alignment. So same thing goes with you. If you believe you can earn $5,000 to $20,000, but you feel like it's not you, or you feel like it's going to be too hard, or you feel like you could do that in the future, that's contra energy. We have empowering belief, disempowering belief, and it's not going to manifest. Okay, we need those aligned. We need conscious, subconscious actually aligned together. You need to think it and you need to feel it. Okay, so how this will help if you don't feel it already, okay, is I'm me and I own it. So for me, when I was doing this, it really increased a lot of my confidence in who I am. And when you believe more in your abilities, in your spiritual essence, and who you really are, you're going to start to really move things forward. Okay, because that confidence that's your soul, that's who you are, that's your exuberance of your energy and your goodness, okay? And that's when real good energy starts to move into your projects, your business, your job, whatever it is. Okay, so the affirmation 100 times a day for 7 days straight. Use this YouTube channel, my YouTube channel here in the comments section to keep yourself accountable. You see it on countless of my videos. Everyone comments day 1 complete, day 2 complete, all that stuff. Okay, I would do that for 7 days. Watch the video, okay? Then comment below once you've done 100 times, done day number 100 times. Then come back to the video, rewatch the video, then go done day number 2 100 times, okay? Because accountability is very important. Consistency with this is very important. You do this for 1 day, it's like taking a shower 1 day and then not taking it for a week, and you're like, why am I dirty? Why am I dirty, right? Well, of course, it doesn't make any sense. You didn't take a shower every single day, right? You need to do something on a daily basis to refresh and revive your mind, or at least a few times a week at minimal, okay? So same thing goes with this. I'm me and I own it 7 days straight. Let me know in the comments below as you go through your 7 days here. I want to see you soar your results. I want to see you really get greater and greater advancements in who you are. And this channel is all about elevating your consciousness and bringing yourself to a higher plane that you didn't think actually existed before you visited this channel. All right, try it out. Remember, that's how you're going to get results, not listening to video, actually doing and becoming the metaphysic person that actually implements. That's where the results come in. All right, look forward to seeing you in comment below on the 7 days of accountability with I am me and I own it.